I mean, a quick video thought process. Hyper liquid hype. We entered this trade on YouTube. We entered it here, thinking that we may pull back to potentially 0.5, maybe the 382, but I like the 0.5. So we were thinking potentially pull back to about here, come up. Maybe if we did pull back even further and not bounce around this area, potentially to around the 0.5 level. This is where we have our lower entry. Price instead went up, came down all the way to the area where we thought we might get a bounce at. And now I was looking for a break of this level, which would have been fine. Anytime it goes up, it's great, since we're in the long. But if it were to break this level, we don't panic. We were grateful because now we get our lower entry gets hit. And then hopefully we bounce here. Stop loss way down here. Now that the price has come down, again, to the area we thought where it might come down to, but now it's starting to come up. I was looking for potentially maybe another chance or opportunity for a lower entry to hit, come up to here, roll over. So right around 29.36.3, roll over, break this level, continue down, get our lower entry, and then potentially start going up. However, that didn't happen either. Instead, we broke this level, which was great since we're in the long. We came up here, came down, came up, came down, broke this level, which is fine because what it's doing is pulling back 38-50% of this extension leg. Came down here, and which this is good. Now, what we don't want to happen when the price was here, we came up, down, up, broke this level. That's fine. Once it got here, we did not want to see this happen to where we break this. Because if this is the case, then more than likely we start making our way down. And this is the level we definitely don't want to break. So now let's go ahead and update our thought process as far as our lower entry, which we are now canceling because we don't want it breaking this level. So first thing we have to do is we have to cancel our lower entry. So this is no longer. We can cancel this one. And sometimes the lower entries don't hit, and that's okay. Now our thought process, if it breaks this level, more than likely come for this one. Let's go ahead and update our stop loss. So the level that we do not want it to break is 29.191. And let's go ahead and put this as a white. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to get our stop loss and we want to move it up. The reason we want to move it up is because if it breaks this level that we just mentioned, there's a really good chance now that it may continue coming down until it bounces up, if it bounces up. So one thing that we have to do is we'll just get stopped out and then we'll wait for a break of a high. For example, this is something that might happen. Let's say it does come down here and breaks this level. This always means like short or our long was invalid. Because now what could happen, we do this, we come up, down, we come up here. Now we may trade in this range for a small little bit and then continue coming down, maybe bouncing here off of the 786 number level, or potentially coming back down and keep on coming down. Now, if you just zoom out, this is our last one from our short, which our short, if you were still in it, you made a lot of money. But we can still come down and take all of this. So that's why it's really important to zoom out. But what we're doing right now, we're trying to catch the ride up. So let's just kind of zoom in on this again. And let's move up our stop loss. Our stop loss was way down there. Now we're going to move up our stop loss. We'll do it inside this box. Hopefully, if it comes down, hopefully we get a bounce here, and hopefully a wick doesn't get us. So that's one thing we're always watching out for, is those darn wicks. And let's go ahead and do our stop loss here and move this up. Now, if you're watching the live streams, I strongly recommend having the notification bell on all time. And then also follow me on X, because on X I post when I'm going live. Here, this would be your update for the move. If you're not in the trade, again, none of this is financial advice, But right now it's looking good. We had our nice little retrace. We came up, we broke out of this level, retrace again. Could it come down and form kind of what other traders may see as a head and shoulders? Sure. But what we're always looking for are the breaks of the highs. You know, we definitely don't want it breaking 29.191. That's the level we definitely don't want. Let's see here. Let me try to think if there's anything else that I want to say on this video. 1 second. For our first target, we're looking at about 3.5%. And if you're doing a 10x leverage, which we mentioned on the live stream, then that's a nice little percentage. Or you could do a 2x or a 3x or 4x. Again, none of this is financial advice. It's just showing you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. And once again, we do go live every single day, Monday through Monday, really, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So definitely check us out every single day. We do bonus streams as well. So make sure the notification bell's on. And we show you how to trade. We win, we lose. And I show you the thought process, even though, let's say we were trying to go long for whatever reason here, which would have been great. But let's say the price actually came down. I would still say that I would have entered long based off of the way I trade, and we lost the trade. And that's the thing, like, we're gonna lose. It's not always winning. Right now, what I do not want to see, since we're talking a lot about this, is I don't want to see something like this, where we come down, we break this level. That's our number one. Oh crap, level 1. We don't want to come down, come up, and then start doing this number. Because now what we're doing is we're doing exactly the same thing that we did before with Bitcoin and all these other coins, where we're actually creating stop losses or liquidity all in this area. All the people who are shorting, they have their stops here. If you were going to short, where would you put your stops? Above the wicks, right? If you're going to long, where are you putting all your shorts or all your stops? Underneath all of these pivots. So what could happen, and that's actually what happened to Sol. Sol came down only to come up. And I actually made a video for my VIP group talking about just that. And that's why we moved up our stop loss, just in case it ended up rolling over and then potentially taking this. We ended up getting stopped out based off of the thought process of what might happen. And sure enough, you know, we ended up getting stopped out. And here, because it moves so much, am I eager to re-enter this trade? No, because what I'm looking for now is a retrace into the middle of this box, then potentially coming up. And then we can re-enter it. But this was a thought process that I gave to my VIP group this morning. I believe it was this morning, in reference to all the liquidity being built up. And I wouldn't be surprised if the price came down just to wick, just to come up, and then maybe, you know, reverse again. So that's the thought process on hype as well. If we start doing this to where we just range in this area, as it's coming down, I'm fine with it. I just don't want it to go straight up, because when it comes down really fast, really hard. All right, that's all I got, guys. I do thank you. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you smashed the like. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you who watch the videos, and especially the ones who watch the live streams as well, because it really does help support the channel. And I really thank you very much. Once again, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And for that reason, I show you my trading style for free. No boot camp you got to buy. No courses you got to buy. It's all for free. All right, so I got. Do thank you guys so much. We will see you on the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care.